Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Sailwind. I am Shipwreck Sean and this is episode 7. In the last episode we sailed southwards from Oasis to where we are now, Alank Academy. We made a tidy little profit, delivering missions of male, black, brown and green tobacco. Before I move on though, I want to point out something that a user commented. This is on one of my previous videos, they just commented quite recently. And that's when you take a mission, your reputation reward is actually based off the amount of packages that are involved in the mission. Which would have been very handy to know in episode 1, but it's something we will take on board, if you can excuse the pun, going forward. That was brought to my attention by a user called Cody Hightower 5948. So Cody, if you are listening, thank you very kindly for that. That is some fantastic knowledge to have. Our current mission is mailed to Al Nalem, so we're going to take that and try and get some more trade and ore missions down to Al Nalem. We still have 4 days for this mission, so we've got plenty of time. However, before I do that, I'm going to do what hopefully you know me for now, and I'm going to go for a little nap to start the episode off, because I would like to buy some bananas, because we have a vitamin deficiency, but also I would like it to be daytime because I have a little surprise for you all. So I'm going to go for a nap, and I'll be right back with you. Well, that's a lot better. We have daylight. So let's go and first of all deal with our... Oh! Why did I think they sold bananas here at Alank Academy? Okie dokie, we will have to pick that up hopefully at Al Nalem if they've got any fruit, and if not, Gold Rock City. Let's see, what trade do they have available that I could make a quick buck from Al Nalem? I'm looking at the profit here. I don't know if that's worth my time. I can't afford gems. Medicine, books. White tobacco. Okay, I think this is just going to be missions. Let's see if we have some to take us southward. We can take some more mail, which we're definitely going to take. Books, 3 lots, and rum. Well, I'm not really too interested in min-maxing at the moment, so I think I'll just stick to being a mailman for now. Keep things nice and simple for this episode, since the last one was a bit of a long one, which some users did say they prefer, but I thought I would provide some variety. Here you can see our salmon. I think there's 1 lamb as well, ripe and ready to go southwards. Can we see Al Nalem from here? Not quite yet. How are we doing for provisions? Better take some food on board. Oh, that looks like our fish that we caught in the last episode has gone rotten. So we'll take that out of our crate, and we will return that to the sea to biodegrade and hopefully feed some more wildlife. We're going to take a hefty pile of cheese. And that should get us down to Al Nalem. So we are going to prepare to cast off here. It's nice breezy weather, so I'm just going to take the lines off now, push us out a little bit, and we should have a nice escape. The wind is coming from behind us. We're going to turn the helm, sorry, in that direction. And we're actually moving forward already. Open up the sheet a little bit, it might encourage us to turn, because I've done enough crashing into docks for one series. I encourage you all to go back to the end of the last episode if you're just joining me now to watch my beautiful mooring. And when I say beautiful, I mean horrendous. So we want to go southward. And at that point, we'll have close-ish to a beam reach. So, going to let down the sail fully, pull in this sheet so that we'll end up with about a 45-degree angle. And we will start our turn, holding off until I face southward. The wind has caught the sail on our tack, and south we trot. That's okay, I've gone a wee bit beyond southward, but we will survive. I'm just trying to pick up a bit of speed first. There we go, that's a semi-decent 45-degree angle. Cheery bye, Alank Academy, you were good to me again. But the reason I've not taken too many missions is because, as I say, this episode I've got a little surprise. But for that, I'm going to wait until there are a few, or at least one more island in vision for what I'm about to play with. So we'll use this time to stock up, fill ourselves up on water and food. We'll need to buy another barrel of water when we get to Alnalem. There we go, our thirst has been quenched. And we'll have some cheese. There we go, one cheese has done it for us. Quick glance at the map. And we are going south-southeast, which, if we haven't gone off course, is almost exactly the direction we're going in. So I am happy with that. Our sail is luffing a little bit actually, so we will pull that in a wee bit more. We're pretty much on a close haul here. And I'm just going to wait nice and patiently until I can see islands in the distance. Maybe it's a little bit further than I thought. I was hoping to see them sooner than later. However, as I say, I would like some daylight whilst I do this. What time is it actually? Can we get away with a quick nap just to bring us south a bit more? Yeah, it's noon. I think we can. As always, I'll see you in a jiffy. Alright. So that's perfect because we can see Alnalem just west of south. We can see Gold Rock, which is east-southeast. And we've got Alank Academy, which is north-northeast. So I'm going to repeat that just so I remember. Alank Academy is north-northeast. Gold Rock is east-northeast. And Alnalem is, we'll call it south for simplicity. Time to show you the little toy we've discovered. So I'm going to leave a link for this in the description. I can't believe I've been playing this game for, I think, close to 110 hours now and had never heard of this. So thanks to, I forget the name, a user on Reddit for sharing this with me today. But we had Alank Academy, which was northeast from us. So I'm going to click this pencil tool. Oh, this is so fun. I actually haven't used this yet, other than to learn how to use the pencil tool. But I've not used this along with playing the game yet. So we'll click Alank Academy. We're going to drag down. And then in the top right, or middle right, you can see we've got a compass. We're going to turn that round, so we've got north-northeast. And I'm just going to extend the line out way further than I need to. Okay, I'm becoming obsessed with getting a nice round number. We'll stick with 50.2 or 49.6. We're going to draw that line. Gold Rock City was east-southeast. So we're going to grab Gold Rock City. We're going to drag along, making sure our compass stays on east-southeast. And we're going to be sure to cross the first line that we drew, which tells us we're roughly here. And then just to be totally sure, we will draw a line that keeps us south, or it was just west of south actually, so we will pull in this direction. that gives us a website here that gives us a perfect section of Pilotage. So we are somewhere here, which is fantastic. I am absolutely loving this. There we go. So this is a fun little tool to have. My editing skills are not strong enough that I can edit on top of the map. I'll leave that one for the big boys, but this is going to be a lot of fun, and this is going to be a very, very handy thing maybe in the future when we're going to Oasis, etc, etc. In this game, actually, I have never been to Albacore Town, so maybe I'll give that a little go in either the next episode or the next couple, and we will have fun with that. So yeah, I recommend giving it a try. As I say, I will leave it in the description for everyone. I apologise if everyone already knows about this, but it's new to me and I'm going to have a great time with it. So, enough of that fun. Let's do what we came here to do and get ourselves to Alnalem. We're about to go dead in the water, but if we turn direct towards Alnalem, we will deal with that quickly. And it's going to be a nice potter in a south, between south and south-southwest direction. So yeah, that was a surprise. I apologise if it was not too surprising for some, but as I say, it doesn't take much to get me excited, and that certainly did. So we'll be playing around with that in the future for sure. We're getting closer and closer to the point where we will afford the sandbuck. Another user, which was Taran, who I believe I've mentioned on a previous episode, has made me aware of how to create a poll. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide if I should customise the dhow in the not so distant future, or if I should go for the sandbuck. If I could influence the election at all, I would say sandbuck, because I think the dhow's been very good to us, and I think it might be a little bit easier to sail across to the Emerald Isle, for example, in the sandbuck. And we always have the dhow for the future to do that anyway, if we fancy following the challenge. However, as I say, I will leave it up to you guys, and I will honour whatever the poll comes to. I suppose I should think up a little deadline for that poll so it doesn't run forever. I think I'll make the deadline a week from after I post. Maybe that's too much time, because I would like to record some more videos this week. Oh, I'm not sure. We will call it 48 hours. So there will be 48 hours time to make your decision. And that's of course if I can work out the poll situation. Alank Academy starting to slowly disappear in the distance. Still north-northeast to us. The centre of Gold Rock City is still east-southeast. And Alnalem is directly south. I would like to come round this side of the island, but that is going to take me pretty much head on into the wind, and we don't want that. I'm trying to make this episode just a little bit quicker, or well, not a little bit, quite a bit quicker than the last episode, which I think ended up being an hour and 16 minutes, something like that. It was fun to make, but I think I just started speaking absolute nonsense towards the end, which some people did say they enjoyed, so hey ho. But as I say, we're going for a little bit of variety here at Shipwreck Sean. My wonderful friend is also in the process of making me a little logo for this new adventure on YouTube. So we're getting serious now. And she's also an animator, so I'm going to speak very, very, very nicely to see if she'll make me a little intro as well. just to make things seem a little bit more professional. They're certainly not professional, but this Let's Play is becoming a little bit of a love project for me. It's something to look forward to doing after work. And as I say, every time I receive a comment, when I get that notification, I'm surprised I haven't been fired yet, because I've got to run and check my phone, and it's just nice vibes all round. So thank you to everyone that's joined me thus far. To those who have stuck around, to those who have watched 1 or 2 episodes, thank you all. It's been a good time, and long may it continue. I've been trying to think of maybe other games that I'll have a go with in the future. Maybe that'll be another poll in the future, who knows. I don't necessarily want to pigeonhole myself to simulator games, or necessarily games that involve sailing, but I'm fully committed to the handle Shipwreck Sean. It's all about alliteration at the end of the day. So my patience is wearing. I think I'm going to give our tack a little go, and then I can head in that direction until we have cleared Aunalem, and I will tack back in the direction that I was heading in. So we have got the wind. I will straighten her up now. We're going just north of west, and we're going to keep an eye out here. 31% on our lantern, so I will need to remember to do a little bit of shopping at Aunalem. Get a lantern, get some fruit, if I can, of course. I'm trying to remember where I got bananas. There is one island somewhere in this archipelago where you can get bananas, and I thought it was Alank Academy. Is it Gold Rock? No, I seem to remember really struggling to get fruit in Gold Rock in my last save. I ended up just buying a big crate of oranges, which, to be fair, it seems expensive at the time, but you get quite a lot, and they're all dried already, so I don't believe dried goods perish in this game. I don't think it was Alchemist Island, so I guess that leaves Oasis, Aunalem, or Neverdin. Again, I'm excluding Albacore Town from that because it's somewhere I have never been at all in any save. So we will make that part of this Let's Play at some point as well, because we got to Oasis in the Dow for the first time. So that's what this Let's Play is all about. It's forcing me to go beyond my comfort zone, and also just learn the mechanics of the game a little bit better. I know I've made a few mistakes and had to make corrections, but it'd be nice to get my facts straight most of the time whilst I'm playing around with this game. We still have our evidence of our panics out at sea in the last episode. I quite like the look of that there, to be honest with you. It makes the Dow feel lived in. You can just imagine my finger quotations. I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy from my time at sea. It was salmon, 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 and salmon. Maybe I didn't have lamb. Well, clearly I didn't have lamb. As I say, we won't be doing any more fishing in this episode in particular, because I think you guys have seen enough in the last episode. Was very proud to pick up 7 fish with a 1 hook. I don't know if that's pretty standard for this game, but hey, every little victory. Oh, I missed it. There we have our Mike consolation yet again, with the North Star completing. I've done a wee bit of reading up on real life constellations, and if I haven't got this completely incorrect, I believe it's quite similar to I want to say the Cassiopeia constellation. Although maybe it's Sagittarius, because it kind of looks like a bow, right? And I know Sagittarius is a bow with a beast with the body of a man, or sorry, the body of a horse and the torso and head of a man. We're not going too quickly here, but we're going quick enough. Maybe I'll cut us in this direction just a wee tote more, just to pick up some speed. I can't really make out the direction we're going in looking over there. Yeah, we can pick up speed with that little bit of a beam reach. This decision brought to you by impatience. I mean, our boat's pretty clean. We can't kill time with that. We're not tired. We're too close to go for a Shipwreck Sean nap. We're very close now, actually. And as I say, no fishing. Not in this episode. There's been plenty. But yeah, one of the games I was thinking about, in the distant future, because I've still got plenty more things to learn and do in my Let's Play Sailwind series. But one of the games I was thinking about is a game called Transport Fever 2. I am absolutely obsessed with that game. I love building train lines, bus routes, affecting how the towns are built, affecting how the towns are connected to each other. If you haven't played that game, I recommend it. It's a bit like City Skylines, but also not really. So if you haven't played it before, don't expect the City Skylines mechanics, because I did that at the start of the game and learned very quickly that that was not the right thing to do. I was also thinking one of the Train Sim World games. You're probably getting a theme here. I happen to be a fan of trains outside of my YouTube life as well. In the past year, I've started getting into model trains. I'm just trying to find hobbies to fill my time. Healthy hobbies, shall we say. Although the model train hobby is not healthy for my bank account. There we are. Final tack before we make our approach tack. We are luffing. Round we go. That was a bit more of a tack than I was hoping. But in just a few moments we will be facing in a direction where I'm comfortable to skip round the side of Alnalem Island. How many empty bottles have we got? We've got 3 left. So we've been going through that quite well. You know what? I'm sick of staring at this cup. Did I not pick that up? What? The cup is gone. I don't know what happened. It flashed back on my screen there for a second, but the cup has disappeared. Well, I was just going to get rid of it anyway by littering it off the back of our dhow. Our little Bonnie here. Just like we did with that bottle. Final tack. Where on earth did that cup go? I thought we were going to experience the crate bug there. I don't know if you guys have had this, but sometimes if you sell an old crate or throw an old crate overboard, everything's moving. I think it's sat on the cup now. Oh my word. It's all going well. Is the cup underneath this crate? Maybe we need to do a little bit of rejigging here. Just going to move this up front if I can. Oh, everything's moving. What's going on? And now I can't. replace this crate. Well, that's just great. Can I not? Okay, we're going to be front heavy, but I really don't have the time to deal with this. Or the patience. What is happening? Can we pilot on top of this one? No, we can't seem to get rid of this. Okay, we'll drop it there. It's not perfect. Is the cup here? Is the cup causing me problems? Nothing is scripted here at Shipwreck Sean. Everything is exciting and fresh. Remember how I was just saying this is very much not a professional Let's Play gaming channel? Well, there's your proof for those of you that had any doubts. But we seem to have gotten away with it. Can we now chuck this back in its rightful position? We cannot. Oh, why did I pick that up? Now I can't get rid of it again. Can I use the helm? Okay. Well, this is just how we're going to do things. That's going to be fun. I think I'm going to have to name this episode something related to our experience there. I'm trying to think of a pun that involves crate, bug, or cup. Please. Please go. Well, I guess we're stuck with this. How can we... There we go. We've still got okay vision. Island is to our east, so once we get round this little corner, which you can see at the corner of my navigational crate here, let's use the crate as a pointer. We're using this bug to our advantage here. Once we get round this little corner, we will see the port, and I will hopefully make one of my famous beautiful moorings. There you go, you can see just see the dock in the dark there, slowly getting lit up as we get closer and closer. Dearie me. This is one of those situations where I would appreciate being able to use certain expletives on this channel and on this website. But I'll stick to fiddlesticks for now. Hopefully we've got enough speed just to tick us up towards the dock without drama. Being careful to avoid the sandbank that is marked by these plinths that we are heading straight towards. Oh dear. She does really want to... No, she's not turning. I'm just making that up in my head. Just going to bus her in slowly. Making sure that we are still moving. Which it looks like we are. Straight towards, and then slight bank to straighten us up alongside the dock. Now we can interact with everything so far. Can we interact with our bow and stern line? I guess that's the $1 million question. Can we find our stern line first? No, we can't pick it up, so we're going to jump off, drop this crate, jump back on. There we go. Nothing's ever easy. Well, I say that actually. We've had a lot of luck with our sailing in this series so far, so I shouldn't complain. There's the cup, and it is doubled in size. Okay, you are getting chucked in the water. I never want to see that cup again. Pop that here. Okay, I'm going to take everything along to our trader. First I'll do both our items of mail, our missions of mail, and then I'll take the salmon along and I'll be with you for the trade section. See you guys in a moment. Alright, welcome back folks. I have chucked in our 2 deliveries of mail, and now we have 5 crates of salmon here. We still have our wayward crate down there. Let's go and see how much we can get in terms of trade. Salmon. Oh, this is going to be lovely. There we go. 1,771 say that again. Al-Ankh lions. That brings us just over halfway to the point of purchasing the sandbuck. So I'm quite happy with that. I think it's just shy of 3,000 Al-Ankh lions we need. But as I say, that's if we purchase the sandbuck in the near future. I will put up a poll and leave that to you guys. Not going to forget to take our receipt this time. And off camera, I'll do a bit of retail therapy. I will get us a new lantern, a new barrel of water, and any more goodies that we might need. So, bit of a quicker one this time. As always, I have been Shipwreck Sean. Thank you very kindly for joining me, and I'll see you guys very soon. Cheerio.